Now that we have Codelite installed, we need to create a simple C program for it, simple C project on it, so we can write our console applications. Now, to actually start working on this thing on a new project, you simply click on File, New Project. And when you do that, you can actually ask what type of it asks you what type of application you want. You want console application, and you want simple executable GCC on it. All right. Then you click on Next. Project name is going to be the directory in which your codes are going to go into, and to make sure that you remember what it was for, put the name of the task on hand. So for example, if I'm working on lab 2, I'm going to put over here lab 2. For the project path, select the path that you have your IPC144 work in it. So for example, for me, it's on drive E and IPC144. I'm going to select that folder. So as a result, that becomes the place that it's going to create it. Make sure this is checked. When you check this one, it actually creates a lab 2 directory inside IPC144. If you don't do that, then it's going to put everything in here, and all those files are going to get mixed up, and you don't want that. All right, you click on Next. By default, it's going to use Wing GW because we selected it at the beginning, and the debugger is going to be a new GDB debugger, and that's what it's supposed to be. So click on Finish. And after that, we have our lab 2 created. If you actually expand that and expand source, where all the source files are going to be, you're going to see there's already a main.c, a hello world created that you can actually run it. So when you're doing the first time, to see everything works properly, you can simply click on Build and Run, or you simply hit Control F5. And build and execute is most of the time what you're doing, so you can click on Remember My Answer, and every single time that it built. But for few big projects, sometimes you want it to run the latest one, so latest successful compilation, and that's when you can do execute. In IPC144, we check this one, build and execute, and it's going to do hello world, execute hello world, and everything's going to be fine. So it means it works properly. Now when you're working on lab 2, your file names are not supposed to be main.c, it's supposed to be something specific. So for that reason, if you right click and click on remove, and that removes the main.c from the project, and I want to delete it from the disk. So when you do that, it actually removes main.c completely from the disk, not only from the project. Now I'm going to right click on source, and I'm going to go add a new file, and I'm going to select a source.c file. So let's say the name of the lab is loop.c. So I'll click on OK. It creates a file for me, and then I can start writing the program and compile it the exact same way that I did. So just going to write a little for loop in here. So I'm going to say printf %d. I can say line number %d, and put I over here, and execute. So now I'm going to hit Control F5 directly. And because I already mentioned that I want it to get rebuilt, it's going to actually rebuild it and run it. And it executes the program, and everything works perfectly as of that. There you go.